Okay, Hannah, so hopefully I get everything in here. So first of all, password to my computer is beloved1, BELOVED1. Okay, I set up this part for you. If you'll see, if you do take it out, just make sure that this little attachment's on there because it doesn't have a normal USB. As you can see, the mic is attached to this one, which is channel 1, and you can change the volume right here. This is for the guitar, change the volume right here, and this is for the earphones. So those are all attached already. Hopefully they work okay. Okay, then you're gonna go on here. You're gonna go to Logic Pro. Okay, hold on. Okay, you want new. Okay, you're gonna want audio instrument right here. Okay, so if you want to do input 1, which is your mic, then right there is input 1. And it's using this USB. And then output means the earphones, so I think that's right. Input, yeah, that should be right. It's just the way it is already. So you just want one track, so that's going to be your singing track. Okay, so you can go in here if you want to and say vocal. Okay, so now I'm going to go over to the mic and see how loud it is. Okay, so you just don't want this green. If it's going up to the red, you want to turn it down till it's only like in the yellow. So you want to test it and just see if it's loud enough. And you can also turn it up here or turn it down here if it is getting in the red. That means that it's clipping. Okay, to start recording, the easiest way to do it is to press R. Okay, so I think it's working. Let's see. La 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 la. Yeah, it's in the mic. Okay, so R is record. You can press delete, just delete for delete. The space bar plays it and stops it. Plays and stops, space bar. Okay, and then return brings you back to the beginning. So space bar starts it, plays it, stops it. Return brings you back to the beginning. R to record. So, yeah. So what you can do is hit record, start your singing, la 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 la, wherever you want to. Okay, and then you can then, if you need to cut off the beginning where you're getting ready, go to T for tools. And see, that brings up a toolbar. And then you'll want I for the scissors tool. And you can just go in and cut off the part where you're getting ready and you're getting to the mic and stuff where it doesn't sound very good. Okay, to get back to the arrow, you hit T for tools and then T. And then you can just delete that and you can just drag that over if you need to. Okay, if you need to, so you'd actually do the vocal second. Don't do that first. The best thing to do is to, if you want it to sound more professional, is record what they call a scratch track, which is just where you sing it not perfectly so that you can then hear that later. And then you can record other stuff. You want to record the instrument first, like the guitar first, or if you have bass or drums or anything like that, you want to record those first, or keyboard. And then you want to do your vocals last. And you can also do, more vocals and stuff. So if you need an instrument track, go to that plus sign there, plus, go to audio again. But, you know, if you wanted the instrument, you go to input 2 because that's where the guitar is plugged in to this. Okay. You can also do, you know, background vocals and stuff like that by just creating a new track and recording over what you were there. And you do want to wear your earphones or it'll bleed. Okay, and then just some other things. If you want drums, there's a really cool thing called Drummer. So I just hit the plus button right here again, plus. That gives you a new track. Drummer. You probably don't need this, but it's just, oh, you can't hear it because of the, it's just really simple drums. And you can go down here and make it really simple. It sounds like a real drummer, really. And if you want any fills, you can just do your TI again to cut it and just cut it and it will give you a fill. So that's really cool because it sounds really realistic. But let me just show you real quick. If you do that, you can go here to alternative, songwriter. You can also play around with these loops here. Loops right here. There's all kinds of loops, drum loops, all kinds of stuff that you can just listen to on here. And to use one of these, you can just take it and drag it over. Okay, so that might be fun. There's all kinds of instruments, all kinds of stuff you can put on there. Okay, now if you do use drums or anything with a beat, you're going to want to use the click track, which means that there's a metronome playing in the background. So here's the metronome. And if you need to figure out how fast it is, maybe... it's a little hard to explain it on here, but if you can figure out the tempo, this is beats per minute, and you can change the BPM here. So if you don't want drums or anything like that, you don't need to worry about that. You can turn that metronome off. But if you do want to do drums or anything, you need the metronome on. So, and then again, the beats per minute is right here. If you are having a hard time with the beats per minute, you can maybe find an app that has a tap tempo on the app on your phone, and then you can tap in to figure out what the beats per minute is. And then just real quick, like, let me just record something real quick. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, I forgot. So this right here is mute. So you can mute a track. This is solo. Sometimes you can, if you turn that on, it just solos one thing. Yeah, but sometimes you might want to mute something. So, okay. Also, if you want to add any like effects or anything, that's why I wanted this to, I don't know what that I stands for. Oh, it's so slow now. Hold on. You want to hit R for whatever you want to record. So this R right here. Let's see if it's working. Okay. So you see it did do that. And let's see if it, yeah, so it did.